This 25th year of the presence of Scientologists in Clearwater can be celebrated as the year in which the occupation of Clearwater was completed.
Day 3 of our trip to Clearwater started off wonderfully with a visit to the home of Gabe and Velma Casares.
And you know, I don't exaggerate when I say that this is an occupation, you know. And in black and white, they said they were what they wanted to do, and they're doing it.
Nobody thinks they can fight Scientology.
Mm-mm.
But you survived fighting them.
Oh yeah, but look at the shape I'm in.
I think you look pretty good.
We enjoyed the conversation and Velma's delicious key lime pie. And then it was time for something really special. A tour of the mayor's bathroom.
This is my art gallery here.
These cartoons were drawn by Scientologists and posted around the town when Gabe was actually the mayor.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, be sure you get all you want.
And here in the bathroom seems the appropriate spot to hang this framed picture of L. Ron Hubbard. This particular picture is supposed to be hung in every auditing room in every org in the world. Why don't we do a flush in his honor?
Hey, that's better than a bugle.
Soon we had to say goodbye to Gabe and Velma because the org was waiting.
We got Croc and Spencer here to greet us. Oh, look, they've got mics on too today.
Look, they got
how about
CSP
that?
time this morning.
What's CSP?
CSP time, they got to do their laundry.
We're going to get a picture of you guys together.
No, let's get Croc in the photo between us.
The boys are going to be much more aggressive today. Watch here as Croc whips out his own microphone. Now remember, they had a meeting to determine that this would be intimidating to us.
Just came down to be with you this afternoon, give you guys a little bit of excitement for the day.
I understand.
We didn't make you miss your libs, did we? I hope not.
Well, I can tell you, look at this, they're putting paper up again. Look at this. Why are they putting paper up?
I think that's a blind.
No, it's moving back and forth. Yeah, that's a very nice blind. They only put those up when we come. How's that?
Yeah, why do they do that to us? Is that PK? No, he must be on libs.
No, I don't understand why this blind is all of a sudden moving back and forth, side to side, if it's not a little
They've
bit
got
of a
the wrong
special treat
size
for
blind
us.
on that window. This one's got the right size.
Let's get some pictures of you guys together. Yeah.
And here we have members of the Church of Scientology inside hiding from the truth yet again.
Well, let's talk about the truth. Let's talk about you and Stacy. Let's get a couple of pictures of you and Stacy together, shall we?
Let's talk about the truth. Do you want to talk about the Church of Scientology and the
Let's
truth?
talk about you and Stacy. We just heard from Spain, actually.
Yeah, good.
Yes,
What have you heard from
we
Spain?
heard from Spain, from Therese.
Yeah.
The latest news.
What's the latest news?
To us, well, I think you already know that, she's suing you for divorce. I think we know that. So what she asked us, to do was, can you get any pictures of you and her together?
Yeah, well, I'm sure that was a special request.
What have you got to say to that?
I'd say you're full of shit, that's all.
I understand. What else you got to say to that?
I have nothing to say to you about that. That's not your business, is it?
Yeah, we were in the same room together last night.
Let's see what we can do. What about those two
Was
PIs?
you in the same room together?
What about those two PIs you had over at the hotel last night? What did they tell you?
What happens with Stacy when your wife takes all your money? You think she's gonna leave?
She's already said she's leaving if I don't have any money.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of relationship is that?
You'll have to talk to her about that. I don't know what she's got in mind. You guys are so wonderful. What have I got to say to it? Why don't you talk to it if you're so smart?
Come on. What do you got to
Come
say
on,
to
Croc.
that?
Come on, tell us. Come on, Croc.
Losing both women.
Oh, God.
Got one for the other one.
Money.
And
The other one's gonna take it. We're talking
Yeah.
no money here.
Yeah.
Zero. It's gonna be
What-
cleaned out.
So, do you think that'll be? You think that'll?
Dealing on the market.
Let me see. Let me
No
see.
more cash. No more women.
Let me see if I can figure this out. You mean at that stage I won't be able to fight the Church of Scientology anymore? Is that true?
You call three people fighting the Church of Scientology?
Hey, listen, that's all it takes.
Three people?
One.
There's four of us.
Well, one person is all it takes to fight the Church of Scientology.
The loving couple. The adulterer and the adulteress. What do you reckon?
Don't be ashamed to be a Scientologist.
He'd be an adulterer like him.
You can be ashamed to be a Scientologist right here. The church by invitation only.
But before you guys leave, We're gonna get a real nice close-up shot of you guys smooching or something.
Yeah. We'll get a shot of you.
Exactly.
Because we're gonna help your wife. We're gonna help your wife out.
You want to help her get some money? Is that it? Is that what you guys are trying to do? Is that what you guys are up to?
She's got a young child to support.
Yeah, well, you know, already twice people have offered to, the Church of Scientology has offered to completely take care of any of my wife's legal matters, including the full range of legal services in connection with any possible divorce with me.
It's going to cost you, Bob. How much are they going to cost you? Millions.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's going to cost you millions.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's gonna cost you millions. It doesn't, huh?
What matters is I'll still have plenty of money left to fight the Church of Scientology. Hey, I'm marching on the sidewalk here. It would then get out of the way. Well, you know, he did it on purpose.
How many millions is this going to cost you?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm getting excited here. I'm getting really excited here.
Bob, is there any truth to the rumor that Scientology is nothing but a money-driven cult?
Not only is there plenty of truth to it, but, you know, L. Ron Hubbard started this whole thing with the concept of milking innocent public of as much money as he possibly could in order to enrich himself.
You know, Hubbard said the best way to make $1 million is start a religion.
When is the cool place for you and your wife?
What difference does it make to you? You guys,
Bob, Xeno TV
you guys want to find out?
I just want to be there.
Xeno TV would like to know if
Me and,
Hubbard
what's his
ever
name?
abandoned his first
Silent
wife
person,
to run off
Spence
with a
wanna be
second
there.
woman.
Well, you know,
Yes,
Hubbard
he did, and then he abandoned his second wife
Hubbard
to
did
run off with
abandon
the
his
third.
wife. Hubbard also, if you recall, he mercilessly beat Sarah Northrop. In fact, I know from personal experience with people who were close to Sarah Northrop that Hubbard even once held an ice pick at her
Can you
eye.
get together? Stace, can you get
Held an ice pick in her eye and said, if you ever
Can we get a picture of you
tell
together?
about this
Don't be shy.
OTO stuff that we've done, I'll put your eyes out.
Tom, that's a fascinating story. I hear that Hubbard's third wife went to prison and Hubbard let her take the fall.
That's
That's
correct.
very true.
That's correct.
The only reason he didn't go to prison is because he was smart enough not to have his name on the routing
Yeah,
slips.
okay.
But he was actually running the whole thing.
Hey, I was starting to enjoy this. I felt just like Sam Donaldson. Xeno TV has a question.
Xeno TV, go right ahead.
L. Ron Hubbard's son, L. Ron Hubbard Jr. Why did he change his name to Ron DeVol?
Because he was embarrassed to have his father be L. Ron Hubbard.
Let Stacy answer that.
He was extremely embarrassed to have his father as L. Ron Hubbard. He considered that his father was extremely abusive to him and others, and he didn't want to have anything to do with them.
Is Christianity okay with committing adultery like you do?
Hey, Bob.
To defend my religious beliefs. Unfortunately, you, because of the activities, I don't have to defend my religious beliefs. But you, because you're a member of the Church of Scientology, are required to defend your religious beliefs because they're intertwined with criminal behavior.
Do you have a message for Therese in Spain?
Do you even believe your religion? Do you believe your religion?
Good,
You don't
good.
even believe your religion, otherwise you wouldn't be committing adultery.
Yeah, I'm not here to defend my actions or my religion. You guys are the ones who are responsible for defending a criminal organization.
Do you have a message? Do you, Stacey, want to send her a message? Like, you know, how's the weather? Or wish you were here already?
I have a message. You know, their new briefing is do what Frank Hoffman did in Boston. Get in his face as much as you possibly can. See if you can get him upset enough to get another assault incident. That's what their strategy is for today. No, this is a message for you, actually. This tactic is not going to work
I want
very
you
well.
guys to keep this up for at least another 10 minutes.
Yeah,
We
if you
got
would,
somebody
please,
coming
'cause we
here
got
who
some
wants
other
to see
people
you do
coming.
this.
Oh, Bob.
Good.
Yes, Mark.
The TR3 is in.
Yes.
Are you having a pleasant afternoon here in Clearwater?
I'm having a terribly pleasant afternoon in Clearwater. In fact, the bulk of the afternoon was spent with the Pope of the anti-Scientology movement, Gabe Casares.
Is it Gabe? You've been to see Gabe?
Incredible guy. Incredible
The fact
guy.
that you're a family wrecker?
Is that what you were briefed to say? Are you just going to keep saying that over and over again
I'm really curious here.
until I lose my mind with anger and assault you so you can have me put in jail? What are you trying to do?
Let's see.
Bob, I'm curious about Quentin Hubbard. Whatever became of Quentin Hubbard?
What happened, Rob? What happened with you and Gabe?
Quentin was gay.
Quentin was gay.
Quentin
was gay, yeah.
His father was very angry at him about that. His father was ready to send him to the RPF to cure him of this. And Quentin finally killed himself in despair.
But doesn't Hubbard have the perfect text for a happy family and a happy marriage?
Well, that's what he said, but you can see what the truth is.
Well, the truth about Scientology marriages is when the husband or the wife decides that they are turning against Scientology, Scientology's policy says you must disconnect from the party who no longer believes in Scientology.
That's right.
Families are
We
split up.
just helped one family this weekend.
It is true. It is true.
Under the,
I am here to tell Xenu TV and the rest of the world that is the absolute truth about the policies of the Church of Scientology. I want my Xenu TV. Xenu TV rules. Xenu TV rules the internet. Xenu TV rules the waves, not the Church of Scientology.
How about adultery? What do you have to say about
Xenu TV never commits adultery.
What about Bob Dylan?
Well, you know, Bob is not here to defend himself. Bob is here demonstrating against the policies of the Church of Scientology.
Bob cannot defend himself.
Scientology is evil. It is hate. It is pure and utter hate. And you guys are demonstrating the type of hate that the Church of Scientology so often practices. Let's ask your church why they want to buy me off to get me away from you. Why does Scientology want to pay me money? That's what Mike Renner and Marty Rathbun trying to pay me off.
Now, see, you're going to say he's lying, but you know what? He's not.
Yeah, you know, you don't have any clue.
Every time we tell you something negative about Scientology, you say we're lying.
It doesn't even matter. I'm not saying you're lying or not. I don't care.
Why don't you care? Don't you find that a little odd?
Listen, here's what I'm going to say to your damn church. I'm writing a book called The Rise and Fall of Scientology. The Rise and Fall of Scientology. And when it falls, it's going to be ready. Yeah. Watch these guys hassle us.
Now, Patricia Greenway just pulled up with Peter Alexander's son, Mo, who wanted to see the Scientologists in action.
Look, here's a former OT7.
Hey, Peter.
Stacy, it's real sad. It's honestly sad.
So one of the things you guys were briefed to do is
When I don't have any money left, I'll still have the Church of Scientology to finish.
Well, you're not trying to get us together because you won't even let me
Now,
walk
Peter,
next to
this
you.
fellow's been making an awful lot of angry accusations about you and
Hey,
Patricia.
Peter.
So, you know, he's made a lot of accusations about everybody here today. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, could you please get this camera in between me and Spencer? Because I am so tired of him doing this.
Oh, I have my own handler here.
Oh, yeah. This is their new thing.
We're trying to have a peaceful picket, Patricia, but these guys won't leave us alone.
They are totally in our face today. It's incredible. You should hear the things they're saying to us.
Peter's son came to observe because he just couldn't believe it.
He doesn't believe that Scientologists treat other human beings this way, but this man is a professional OSA handler.
And I have
He's
my
out
own
here to
OSA
cause
handler.
as much trouble as possible.
Let him talk some Mocha here. Let him talk some Mocha. I want you to hear what he has to say.
Come on over here. Let's talk. Let's stand over here.
This is Scientology.
You guys want,
This is what you're part of.
So let's talk about.
Excuse me, I gotta get by
Let's
here.
talk about the truth of Scientology.
You left your wife and family.
That's
Scientology
the truth. Bob. That's true.
Scientology behaves in criminal activities.
This is their
They
number one
stalk
enemy.
people. They stalk
Yeah, here
people.
comes
They have
another video
detectives
guy.
all over the world.
He's just gotten new instructions from that guy at the...
The truth is, the Church of Scientology stalks people.
I met you yesterday. Well, come on. Where's the tap? Use your memory.
My name is Tony. What's yours?
Tony? Tony, what's your last name?
Tony. That's all I'm going to tell you. I don't even know you.
I met you yesterday.
At
the sandcastle.
You saw me. That's it.
I'm Patricia. You asked my name
There
yesterday.
you go. Patricia. Nice to meet you. You're not working with Bob?
No. No.
I mean, everybody else is. I mean, this guy is.
Nobody's working for
He's
Bob.
private reporter. He does a good job, man. I mean, you wouldn't believe it, but this guy can move. You know, he goes around me all the time. Inside and starts
Now, what did you call Patricia a little while ago?
Oh, you
want us to
called
pay?
me?
You want us to? Did you call Patricia a whore?
A whore.
That's what he
Oh,
called you,
thank
Patricia, as you walked, as you drove by.
That's what you're saying.
Now, why don't you
What are your
repeat?
crimes?
It's on the camera. It's on the camera.
That's
You
right.
wanna
You're
play
getting
it
the
back?
hang of it. That's what you say.
She doesn't know me for
I have a message for you.
Stacy, can you come and get a picture?
The Church of Scientology is a criminal organization who doesn't have the nerve to speak to people in the eye.
This is Stacy.
In fact,
Your TRs are out,
we don't
buddy.
make their private
Your
lives our
TRs are
business.
totally
I don't know why
out.
they think they have the
You
right
better
to make
get
our
with
private
it,
lives their
Croc.
business. Do you?
So there was quite a lot of heated activity, and that's just what Mo wanted to see.
This is the Mo. Hi, I'm Bob. How are you? Sorry, my hands are a little sweaty.
Mo wanted to get a clear picture of what Scientology is really like, and I think this is giving it to him.
He's considered.
Oh, there's Xenu. Oh, Xenu's coming. Hey, you made you look. Made you look. Made you look.
Dirty crook. Boy, they got new orders today.
Better what they're doing, but they're not very good at it. They're not very good bull baiters either.
You
Well,
can do better than that, Mo.
You know, you're throwing them off a little bit, Mo, I have to tell you. Because we explained to them that you're a current Scientologist and you didn't believe the way they're
Right, so
heckling
they're
us,
gonna try to
and you
keep
wanted
it
to come
pretty
and see
quiet
it.
around you.
So as soon as you guys arrived, I said, okay, there he is. They calmed down. I swear they did. That's exactly what happened.
They're trying to excite me to riot. Incendiary activities they're trying to incite here.
Where's Stacy? Let's get a picture of you and Stacy together. Can we do that? Hold
Yeah.
hands.
Well, what about what about what you said to me yesterday about Patricia and I having an affair? What did you say about that?
Hello? Okay, you know what? I don't think this is a good place for it, so I'm going to just walk down the street here for just a second, okay?
That's what he said yesterday.
This is not a good place for this. Hang on a second, Jesse. But I'm glad to hear it's going well. I'm glad to hear it's going well.
We're going to learn more about this important phone call a little bit later. For now, Stacy is going across the street to talk to Jesse Prince in private.
You are non-confront.
What about you and Stacy?
Yeah, you want to talk, or are you just going to ignore the guy?
What about you and Stacy? Huh?
What about you?
No, let's talk about you and Stacy.
What about you? Who are you?
Let's
Who are
talk
you?
about you and Stacy.
Who are you a whore for? OSA.
No,
You're an OSA whore.
Who are you?
You are an OSA whore.
Stacy.
You are an OSA whore.
Stacy,
And
and
you
Therese.
can't get your TRs in on me, buddy.
Stacy and Therese.
I said, why are you out here? What are you doing?
I'm hanging out with this guy learning about photography. Film photography.
Why are you lying to the man?
Stuff like that. I am.
He asked you a question. Why don't you tell him why you're really
I've
here?
been asking him about his camera.
Well, I mean, he can't be that interesting.
But he can't. Well, I am interested on the camera. You know, the way he does it, how he gets a still picture with that movement,
But I don't know.
how he does it, and he doesn't want to
I
answer.
don't know. It sort of sounds
Well, he told me.
shaky. I don't know. It kind of sounds like a lie or something.
All he's told me about is just like how he has his mics over there. I mean, I don't really know that.
Well, you know, I'm sure if he confessed his crimes, then it would all be over with.
That's good. Seems like this little kid is brighter than you.
Mo, these guys are entertaining. I want to tell you. You should be walking up down listening.
Well, then they won't say the entertaining stuff, though.
She's gone. Stacy's gone.
She's left you, Bob.
Your moral support is gone.
Let's see.
Bob, you lost.
Moral support. I need moral support for you guys.
You need a lot of it.
You know, what I need is flea spray.
You need at least
You know, a little tick powder, you know, something like that. That's what I need for you guys.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about that? You've been in your Scientology all your life, but did you know that this existed?
I never knew that any of this occurred. I never knew there was a protest. You're seeing it, or anyone opposed to Scientology at all.
Tell Mo about
They
the
don't
family
tell you
life
about that.
you did to wreck it.
Listen,
Tell the truth.
you know, it's better.
Tell the
Yeah,
truth.
tell them about your crimes.
Tell the truth.
Yeah. Tell me your crimes. Come on. Let's do a sec check right here. Come on. Just listen, get the cans out and let's do it right here. I'll stand on this side of the thing. You get the cans. You know, you be on that side. You know, you get the cans. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Marty Rathman wanted to get me on the cans out in Celebrity Center. Come on, let's go. Get the cans. Tell Marty I'm ready. Get the cans. Bring the cans.
Why weren't you ready then?
Bring the cans.
Why weren't you ready then?
Bring the cans. I'm ready now. Let's get the cans.
Why weren't you ready then?
Get the cans. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not a highly trained auditor. Excuse me. You're just an OSA prostitute. That's all.
Did they follow your daughters?
Yes, the Church of Scientology followed both of my daughters, who at the time were 8 and 10 years old. They followed them down the street in order to intimidate my wife and myself at the time.
You got quite an imagination
and
there.
this is the type of organization
Did you make it up?
that is
You had help
run
with
by
this, right?
little guys like these two
You had
who
help
are
with
in
this.
OSA.
Huh? You had help with
They're just a bunch of little guys, you know. They're just clusters of BTs. That's all they are.
Oh, Mo's got a question for you.
What's that, Mo?
Mo's got a question for them.
Yeah, what are the people doing in Germany? What are they, the protesters?
Are you gonna answer
I'm
my
sorry,
question?
is this non-confront
No,
with
I'm
Mo here?
asking you.
Is this non-confront with Mo or what?
He's a Scientologist.
I'm
You
not
can talk
interested
to
at the
him.
moment. I want to know if you're going to answer this
Answer
question.
Mo's question. You see,
Get to
there's no
cans.
front.
If you get to cans, let's go. Here, excuse me. I'm going to put this sign down without harming anybody. I wonder if you just, well, I'll just lean it up here. That's all right. Okay. Let's get to cans. Come on. Let's get to cans. You want to take me
Passed
inside?
up your opportunity.
Let's go inside and do the cans. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go inside. I'll
Bob,
go
I gotta
in.
be honest, I think you're
I'll go
beyond
in.
salvation.
It's too late. You passed up your opportunity. You
Yeah.
said Marty offered you an opportunity earlier, and you didn't take it.
Yep.
Why not?
That's true.
Well,
Why you said the operative.
Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm changing my mind. You know, Marty Rathbun was nowhere near as persuasive as you two guys. You know, you guys.
Why don't you write that up for us? It'd be good in our file. We
Yeah,
enjoy that.
yeah. You guys are really upstat guys, and you know, Marty Rathbun is a loser. How many times have you guys been caught in criminal activities? How many times have you guys been caught in criminal activities?
Stacy's not here. You can say what you want.
How many times?
Turn the camera off.
How many times have you been caught in criminal activities?
You can turn the
How
camera
many?
off.
Let me
You
ask
can
you,
turn
what
the recorders
would you
off.
do anything for the
turn
Church of
everything off.
Scientology? Would you commit a crime for the Church of Scientology?
We could turn everything off.
Would you commit a crime for the Church of
recorders off, and You
Scientology?
can just confess right here. You could turn the recorders off, the camera off. We turn everything off, and you just confess right here. You tell us. Not just the third war stuff. You don't just admit to that. You don't just admit to adultery. You don't just admit to the crimes that you crush people's lives with.
And you're being a Christian.
But you admit to everything else
You just
as
say
well.
you're a Christian.
And the fact that you say you're Christian, and actually that makes Christian religion look bad. Because
it does,
Bob's a Christian.
Let me ask you,
Bob's a
would
Christian.
you?
I'm glad
would
you're
you,
not a Scientologist because then we would
Would
be
you kill for the Church of
shrinking as
Scientology?
opposed
Would
to
you kill
expanding.
for the Church of Scientology?
If you
Would
remember,
kill?
you know what?
Would you do R245?
I just
Would
realized
you do
something.
R245?
It's a damn good thing that he's not with us.
Yeah, it's true.
Because then we might
Would
not
you
get
do
right.
R245?
Right.
Would
Right.
you do R245?
You're right, Bob. You're
Would
right.
you do R245?
Bob, what have you got to say to that?
You want to do
Huh?
R245?
He doesn't even know what
What have you-
R245 is.
he doesn't even know what it is.
Would you do R245 to
Bob,
somebody?
what do you
Huh?
think?
Would you do R245? Would you kill somebody?
This guy's
The Church
crazy.
of Scientology.
This guy's crazy.
You'd kill, wouldn't you?
This guy's
You would
nuts.
kill for the Church of Scientology, wouldn't you?
I just told him earlier. You know this postulate thing? We would postulate you guys away if we were really real.
If you were an OT, but you're not.
I explained to them that would be illegal, and we don't do things that are illegal.
Oh, now we're getting into the comedy act. Okay, you two get together and try that again. Say it together. We don't do anything illegal. Say, on three. 1, 2, 3. We don't do anything illegal. We're the Church of Scientology Office of Special Affairs. We are clean cut boys. You know, we're just doing our little Nazi routine here with the guys out on the sidewalk. Yeah, we're going to have a Sino mini-series, coming up here. What is this? Is he a blocker? Is he a...
He's been assigned all day long to just stand in front of the camera.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, you got people that are waiting for you. They're getting tired. They want to go.
They really like you.
Mo, I'm telling you, they love me.
Anyway, it's time for you guys to go. You guys need to just go. Just go.
Well, don't worry. We're going to be back here tomorrow.
No, we don't
For
need
you?
you back here tomorrow.
Yep.
Just go.
We want to be back here tomorrow. We think you guys
We
need
don't
some...
need you back here tomorrow. We don't need you. We don't need you.
I know you don't need me, but I need you. I need my Scientology hassle fix. Maybe, could you guys do me a favor?
And so, with Croc and Spence sweetly waving us goodbye, it was time for us to leave.
Shoe fly don't bother me, is that it? Shoe fly, shoe fly.
And here's a little secret. That phone call Stacy took across the street, it was from Jesse Prince and a fella that Jesse and his team had just gotten out of Scientology. So all the while Croc and Spence were handling us, we had just brought somebody back into the WOG world. It was the perfect conclusion to our trip to Clearwater. Hey, Xenu TV had a great time here in Clearwater, Florida. I want to thank Bob and Stacy for inviting me down. Also, Gabe Casares and his lovely wife Velma for being such charming hosts. Ray Emmons, you did a wonderful job showing us all of Scientology's properties. And all the folks from the Totally Fun Company, Peter, Patricia, Mo, thanks so much for coming out and showing your support. And you folks at the org, we'll be back in December, if not sooner. Until then, see you on Xenu TV.